Hello, Grenville.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm a bit tired this morning, adjusting your chair and running round.
There's been a lot of work involved. This is a very funny situation we find ourselves in here.
Certainly is, Noel.
Because you are a pop star. You're in a group. Scream! Oh! But in fact, you work for the BBC.
I do, yes.
As an assistant designer. Right. Well, how did you get involved with the group? How did the cutouts come about?
That's a sort of long-term thing, really. It's a friend and I, John, who's the other guitarist.
Yeah.
Been playing for about 8 years. Then we discovered electric guitars.
You discovered electric?
Yeah. We used to belong to that famous sort of myth rock era, where you just talk about it all the time and never sort of do anything. But we thought we'd do something, so no more myth rock.
Did you nearly release any hit albums when you were just talking about it?
We're working on the rock opera, but I mean, that's all really.
Yeah.
No, we've just done a demo tape.
So you might actually have a record out?
We might have, but I mean, there's so many bands, I mean, any music paper, all trying to get records out.
Right. Well, if
nice.
I think that last song was great. I mean, if you released that as a record, I'd sit down and think about having it as a record of the week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You can have the exclusive on it. And Tony Blackburn.
Yes, well, of course. Well, he'd want to. Now, on the subject of what you do here, rather than your weekend job...
The hobby.
The hobby. Set designing. Can you just give us an idea? I mean, lots of people will see the credit designer come up at the end of various programmes. What's the designer's role?
The role? Well, I mean, it's really providing background for the action, whether it's drama or LE or nationwide, any programme.
Yeah.
It's just providing the background.
I mean, I think the reaction of most viewers would be, yes, obviously a play will have a set designed for it if it's not on location. But what's a set for something like this? I mean, what exactly is a set for?
The set for Swap Shop is everything you can see, in fact, from the cyc at the back.
Yeah, this screen we have around the back.
To the seats, to the tables, everything. And it's just generally organising that.
And you have to, of course, bear in mind that we need to accommodate phone people over there behind a reasonably soundproof screen. We've got people like John Craven who break things. And so you have to bear this in mind when you're actually designing a set. Yeah. Can you just talk us through the model that you've got on here?
Well, that was the one that we just used, in fact, on the cutouts set.
This is the way that all programmes are sort of started from your angle.
Yes, I mean, you make a model, really, so as you can see what it's going to end up looking like.
Yeah.
And also the producer, the director, the lighting man. There's enough room for cameras, etc.
Yeah.
And that's just the back cloth with a few bits that hang in, you know, and a rostrum.
Well, it sounds very interesting work.
It is interesting.
Did you design this very large object that we've got here, this paintbrush?
Yes, that's... I thought we'd give that away this week.
Oh, is that going to be your swap?
Yep, and a few other things.
I reckon you're relieved to get rid of it. All right, well,
I thought we'd give the set away.
That was the last programme, yes. What about your swap, Grenville?
Well, there's a brush, there's very treasured...
Is that going?
Shop. That's going.
Good Lord. This is the end of the world.
This is the only other one in the world.
Right.
There's the model, if anybody wants that.
Super.
And there's a book on television.
Yeah.
How that works. And some coloured brushes. And a few drawings and sketchbooks and things, you know, plans. So take a look at them.
So set up your own corporation kit.
That's right.
And what about a question?
Oh, a question is that... that song was called D.I.Y, which is an abbreviation. And I wanted to know what the initials PVC were.
PVC, what does that stand for? Lovely. That's a postcard to us. Now, don't forget, even though it is the last programme, on April the 2nd, we'll be on Blue Peter drawing out all the correct cards. So send that in, and you could win most of the BBC. Grenville, thank you very much indeed. We've got more from the cutouts coming later on in the programme.